Bonjour, mes amis. So farming is a learning experience. I rented that. Sprayer and then gave it back and realized I need to spray again for fertilizer. I'm such an idiot. And even so, this field is still only at 75% weed removal because the weeds got to. Now this is a new thing with the latest edition of Farm in Real Life role play. When you spray after the weeds have grown 100%, it only kills 25% of the weeds. So they're still at 75%. So even though all the weeds are dead, yeah, because they weren't got early. Once again, the cotton we're going to just plow under. I can't really do anything with that. But I think, we're headed the right direction. I just, you make some mistakes. You live and learn. I'm probably just going to leave these as they are because we're not going to get a whole lot of crop off that. We'll make some money, but we're not going to get a ton of crop. Things I'd still like to do, and the reason why I think we're still going to end up taking out a loan, I would like to actually pretty much right now put some greenhouses in because I've found just from doing some market research that the greenhouses do bring in a good income. So if I put one or two of them down, I can start making some money while we're doing field work even. So I'm going to get those started. And then also could put some bees in and stuff like that because they're not too expensive. The downside is we do need a little bit more equipment. Man, we're going to have to take a loan out. I don't see any way around it. That's how it's going to be. So let's go ahead and start by upgrading our land a little bit. I'm going to do everything I can to delay the loan, but honestly, if we get 2 greenhouses going, we should be able to get, have a little income coming in. So I'm going to try to put these, let's see. I just want things in here that make money, so I'm going to put these with right about there. And a second one, let's see. The issue that you get is if I decide, if I sell them, if I have them just sell automatically, which is a nice feature, I don't have to scoop all of those up and put them into a trailer and move them. So I'll probably start out by doing that, but you do honestly get more product or more money for your product if you sell it by hand. But I think for now we're just going to keep it simple and have the greenhouses sell directly to the market so I don't have to deal with that right now. So there's our 2 greenhouses, and they look nice. I'm going to put a little pathing in here. So we're going to paint some just gravel. I'm going to make this a little bit larger because I just want to make a gravel path. Yep. And put it along here. And then maybe make a little gravel path right along here. Just like Bob Ross. Just like a tribute to Bob Ross. We've got happy little grass. And I've got some happy little roadways leading to our happy little greenhouses. Yeah, that looks nice. Eventually we're going to really decorate this place out too, but there we go. So that's $20,000 down the drain. Let's go ahead and take a look there. We're going to have to water those. So I need to look in the shop. Let's see. First of all, what's for sale? Anything good? Nope. Big giant stuff that we don't need money for. Let's look in the tractors. We do need a slave tractor. I wish we could. This color is so bright. But this will work for our water tractor. I probably wish I hadn't bought this, and we need a water trailer. I just want a little tug tractor, and that would work out perfectly for what we're doing. Moving stuff around the farm in small places. We need, under animals, there's this water trailer that we're going to grab. And I'm going to go ahead and bring this back to the farm. There's my old man. Put, 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 put. Oh, I love this tractor already. It's a little cartoony looking, though. I wish the colors weren't so vivid. Oh, man. Oh, man, I love it already. Hopefully the neighbor doesn't mind if we cut across their grass. I know there's going to be some of you who disagree with this purchase, but I think in the long run we'll have fun around the farm with this tractor. This is going to be perfect for delivering the water because, though it may not have the horsepower to pull it up out of the river, we need to get down in the river there and get some water. I'm trying to see if there's a good spot here along the riverbank, close to where we live so I don't have to drive. Probably back there, actually. Looks like the best spot, so we're going to go around in a circle here. Yeah, I paid $1 for that. I did. It was $2 for the Mack truck for this tractor and the Fendt, and I was like, you know what? I want those. Oh, look right here. There's a perfect spot right here. This is perfect. We'll have to come here twice. Actually, we could come several times. Here's the thing: the water goes down about 3,000 liters a day. So, yeah, as long as we keep that, flowing, we should be good. Once again, I apologize. I know people are wondering, hey, where's Elm Creek? We'll be back to Elm Creek also. Unfortunately, yesterday was the day that I was supposed to record with my wife, and I woke up with like a 10 on the Richter scale headache. So I was not able to record. Go. Don't shift. Keep it in first. Come on, you can do this. Oh, God. Why is it starting in third? Oh, jeez. Disaster. And we've lost the Zetter. Oh, crap. I'm going to have to call tow service. I'll be back. Well, that's going to ruin that thing. Jeez. Well, thankfully they were able to get it and save my tractor. So it's weird how it starts in third gear. I'm sorry, what, Seth? I let them out, or? Yes, you may let them out. Who let the dogs out? Woof, 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 woof. I fixed it. One of our dogs was escaping out of our fence. Go check the mail. Who let the dogs out? Woof, 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 woof. All right, hang on one second, folks. I'm going to drive this over, and I'm going to try to find a safer spot to get water from so I don't slide in. I'll be back. So here we go, heading back over to the ponds. Thankfully, the shop was able to rescue the tractor, and there was no permanent damage, so it didn't even cost anything. They felt really bad about it. So, yeah, so I have found that there's actually a Porsche tractor out there, too, that I want to see if I can find a way to get one. They have a special edition Porsche tractor that has been released that comes with, if you buy a model kit, they give you a tractor. So it's pretty cool. All right, so over to the left here is the pond. This has much more gentle sloping. I'm hoping that will help us from sliding in once we get a full trailer. Because this trailer, obviously the tractor is pretty small for the trailer. So we'll see how we do. Much less of a deep thing. Now, the reason why we're pulling from ponds, you could put this on your farm, but the issue is that the issue that we have is that if you pull from from that farm silo, it costs a lot of money. Oh, it's deep over here. Oh no. It's really pulling in. I need to find a lake that's not so deep. Pull. Pull. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You might not be able to do it. That's funny. It does better when it's turning. That guy looks like he's leaning into it. Come on. Lean into it. Turn. The problem is the angle of the pond is really deep when you get near it. So I need a nice flat section where I don't have to pull so hard to get the thing out. But I think we're going to have to rescue the trailer with the John Deere. Dang it. I need to find a spot where I can actually... We'll drive along here and see what we see. This pond is pretty large. But I need to find a spot where it's not... It doesn't go down so deep. It really seems to be a very deep lake here. Here's the spot right there. Okay, so we got now going forward. This is where we'll pull it in and pull it out. Sounds just wrong. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to head back to the farm. I'll see you guys there in just a second. Back in my day, weight didn't really matter so much. It was just kind of a thing, but you didn't have to worry about it. You could pull anything out of anything with anything. Seems that's changed. All right. So here we are, hopefully rescuing this instead of getting our other tractor drowned. Yeah, and the Deere, of course, has the horsepower to pull the trailer right out. So I guess the Zetter doesn't really serve any purpose, does it, aside from being cute, being a farm mascot. But I don't think we really can afford a farm mascot, so we'll just probably call it a loss and take him back to the shop. Disappointing. Most disappointing. There's something to be said about tractoring around on the outside. Having your hair blow, well, having what's left of your hair blow in the wind. Your beard hair. I'll be back. All right. We're almost back home. We're going to have to, I'm just going to use this to fill it up. I'll probably just take the Zetter back. I don't know what else to do with it. There's really no, as of right now, we could use it to pull around our grain trailer. But it's so slow that it's going to be a really long journey every time we have to go anywhere. So let's go ahead and, no. All right, let's move this out of the way. Still warming up. There we go. Well, little tractor, I don't know. I'm still debating that. I kind of like it. I don't know if I want to sell it or not, but I opened the door. See, aren't you glad I put this dirt here, though? I'm very glad I put the dirt in. So while that's filling up, we can go ahead and get production started on this guy. I'm going to go ahead and turn, first of all, this is the one that has water. So we're going to turn on activate, activate, and activate. It's going to start growing. And I'm just going to sell these direct. So we're going to change the output mode to selling, selling, and selling. Now, if I get fancy, like when we start having quiet time, I may change that around, but we got that one growing. And then we're going to go ahead over to the water source again, grab a little bit more water. This time we're going to go to the one that I tried the first time because this tractor should be able to pull it right back out. So we're just going to sneak along the river bank here until we get to that flat spot and dip it in the river. And that should be enough water for today. As long as we water up once a day, eventually we'll actually get ahead of it, and we'll have lots of water. So I'm going to send the Zetter up to see if I can pull the Kloss trailer with it. If I can, we're keeping it. If not, it's going for sale. That was really stupid of me, but I wanted a second tractor, but that's definitely not going to be the one that's it. It's not it. Okay, where's the easiest way down from here? You would think straight ahead would be the easiest way down, but apparently it's not. Might be over there. That might be the easiest way down right there. I've seen other farmers do it up by the locks or by the mill, but that's a long way away from here. I'd rather get it close. Yeah, that worked. It's not perfect, but we all like a little rock crawling, right? So the water has been got, and we're going to head over to the farm and put it in, and then I'll finish up the job that I'm working on. And I'm going to look at some schedules here in a second because I want to see if we should plant maybe wheat this year. And then, because wheat, you can plant, I think canola you can plant early. You can plant wheat early. Put this overloading here. Yeah, let's go ahead and take this up to the, well, we'll get this started first. You know what? Yep. Move that here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and grab this and open that up, and we're going to take a look here. Same deal. We're going to go ahead and activate all three of these. You don't have to do all three. You can do one if you want. You don't have to do 3 different items. I tend to do it because I'm silly. There we go. Now we're going to produce a lot of greenery. These two, we should be producing about, I'm not sure how much an hour, but a decent amount. So, all right, so let's go ahead and park this Joskin trailer over here with the rest of our equipment. And I'm going to go ahead and finish real quick the last couple rows here of plowage. 11 o'clock, no price difference, but we've only just started producing, so we're not going to make any money yet. But so we'll finish these off. And I suppose I need to rip up the cotton crop. I don't know. If there was a cheaper way to do it, but I know the harvester itself is going to be $20,000. There's no way we're going to get $20,000 of cotton out of that. Even if we bought the mills and stuff, like I don't see that happening. So watch as Arthur bankrupts his farm, making bad decisions like buying tractors he doesn't need. I wish we had gotten a different crop on that field. Like the farmer had planted something actually useful, but you know how life goes. It's never what you want. But while we have this rented, we might as well do them both. So, what's up, Smella? What's up, Bellatrix? My dog just came in. No, I just let you out, and then you wanted to come back in. Anyway, we're not on speaking terms. She pooped in my bedroom last night. I'm not happy about that. Naughty dog. All right, so this one's going to take even longer because it's huge. But that's all right. I don't care. I've got all the time in the world. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get this done. I'll give you a... This is going to take a long time. So I'm going to work on this. I'll be back. See you guys in a couple minutes. All right, so I paid the neighbor to help me do the field. I did a little bit of work. He did a little bit of work, and we're all done. So now I got to return this guy. Oh, man. I hate to let this tractor go, but once again, I don't see how it's going to be useful if we can't use it to what I bought it. I really bought it for ferrying around that water, and since it can't do that, I don't really have any other jobs for it to do, except for maybe pulling the grain cart. But even then, the John Deere, when I'm doing the grain stuff, or the cart, the John Deere will be free because the harvester is going to be doing the work. So it's not like, I don't know, it's kind of a bummer. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? The other thing that I'm kind of thinking about, I'm not sure. I'm going to have to de-rock the field, and I don't think any of the rock machines will put the rock up into the top of the cloth tipper. So maybe if I modify it to have the sides off for that, then I'll be able to get it in there. But so I may have to. Sorry. Fall allergies, hay fever. I may have to. I think I bought. Yeah, I got the extension. I think these tops come off, so I'll take that top part off, and then I'll get in there, and we should be able to get the rocks in the lower one. Yeah, unfortunately, yes. Goodbye. So we lost about $1,000. It's not horrible. It could have been a lot worse. Let's kind of look through and see what they got for sale right now. Anything good at the shop? Nope, same stuff. I'll have to wait till. It's only been an hour. I probably have to wait till tomorrow to really get a good deal. So what's next? I guess we're kind of on hold. I will probably rent this stone picker because it's the easiest one to operate, and we got a lot of fields to cover. So let's see how much that's going to be. The lease, $2,600. That's not so bad. What else do we have that we need? I mean, I think that's pretty much it. I should probably spray again my crops for fertilizer to make them 100%, but I feel like at this point it's probably not going to make that much of a difference since we didn't plant it or anything. I'm kind of feeling like we just leave it. So we got $46,000. I think I'm just going to hold on to that for now because I want to see what happens with this crop will bring in some money, maybe like $10,000, $8,000 to $10,000 most likely. So that'll be good. And then we'll go from there. I'm thinking, looking at the calendar, trying to figure out the schedule here. There's some oddities with the schedule. First of all, you can plant wheat in September and October. Interestingly, you really can't plant wheat in the spring. Now, in real life, at least as far as I know, you have summer wheat and winter wheat. And so the hard wheat is winter wheat, and then the soft wheat is summer wheat. And you can plant the winter wheat, when you're done harvesting, you plant the winter wheat. But in the summer, that usually gets to be harvested right around April or May. And then you can run another crop on your field into November, like corn or something. Usually I think they do like soybean or something after that. But can't do that in this game. So that kind of stinks. We can only, if I want to plant this year, it's either going to have to be, we have to wait to get our soybeans off the field. So that's going to be October at least. Which means that all we'll have left that we can really plant. We have to do it all the same month too. So we basically have a real short time to harvest, to get the crop off the field, and then to get either wheat or barley or both planted. And I think I probably will do wheat and barley, and then we'll go through the summer season. But it's going to, we're mostly just going to be growing those crops next year, hopefully bringing in some income. Or, the other thing that we could do is just go the nuclear option because we do have, I believe, a full loan available. No, we don't. We took the loan out. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, so anyway, that's what we're doing, I guess. We're just going to grow crops. I kept thinking we had the loan, but that's my fault for not paying attention. So we don't have any loan left. That's it. So $46,000. That's our leftover money. And once again, whatever we get from this crop plus our greenhouses. And once again, they're not going to make much because we're going to be skipping days here. So they're going to make, looks like they got 33 liters. We'll speed up time a little bit and see what we make from this hour. But they're going to probably bring in about $2,000 a day until we're doing heavy work. So let's go ahead and fast forward time a little bit and get to that next hour so we can pull the money in. When you speed up time, you actually outpace your production. So we did make about $1,000. That was the wages I paid to the neighbors. So yeah, that's not horrible. So we can make $1,000 an hour as we're alive and working. That works pretty good, but still, it's not great. So, all right, so let's go to bed and see how much we make and lose overnight. That'll be an interesting thing to see. Because we're done here, and really a lot of our time is going to be spent just sleeping because since we're doing crops, there's not a whole lot of other things to do aside from maybe doing contracts. But I'll do those probably off camera because there's a lot to do for those, and then they're usually just pretty tedious contract things. So yeah, we've made some money, and we've lost some money. We have $43,000, but we spent like $7,000 overnight. So we've made a couple thousand and lost a couple thousand. That really sucks. Okay. And we have a healthy crop of weeds growing on this field, so that's good. Yeah. So what we need to do for today is we just need to water up our greenhouses, and then we'll skip another day. And so skip another month, I mean. We're in September now. The weather's turning cold and yucky. Soon it'll be turning to snow. So yeah, when you run at positive speed, and we're going to run at 3x, I think, right now, because that's all we need. We're just trying to get through the days. Your greenhouses run at negative speed, so you don't make any money on the greenhouses. If you run at regular speed, like slow speed, then you do, but it's kind of funny how that works. They don't cut you any slack for speeding through the day, so... All right, so it's peaceful down here by the river. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to make it. I mean, we should, but it's going to be close because we lose a lot of money each day. What do we have leased right now? There are leases that are, okay, just the subsoiler. That's really not costing us that much, so... $4,000 on property maintenance, though. That's painful. At least there's a nearby water source. So tomorrow should be harvest day. Tomorrow's the big day. We're going to be harvesting all those crops. And we're going to be dealing with trying to get those fields turned with fresh with grass. So we're gonna have the work cut out for us. So there's gonna be some work to do tomorrow. All right, so we're gonna leave that, and probably what I'm gonna do then is we're gonna fill up this last greenhouse. And then we will call it an episode. We're going to call it Scary Moments because this is a little frightening. I don't know that we're going to make it. Once again, that harvest might be a $20,000 or $30,000 harvest. I doubt it. But if it is that high, that'll help. We will make it. But I think instead of fast-forwarding the day, what I'm going to do is at the end of this episode, I'm just going to let my computer run for a couple hours, and we'll actually pass through today and make some decent money off our greenhouses. And it'll be interesting to see in the next episode how much we made over between September and October, which is, one day in game, but it's a month of time. So I've gone for the 1 day months, which means a 3-day season. So I missed the Zetter already. I woke up sad this morning. But what can you do? So far, this has been a great tractor, so. Look at the John Deere. Aren't you glad we have John Deere? Everybody loves John Deere. I like all the brands, honestly. I'm real happy with Kloss. So here's this. We're going to go around to this one because we already did that one. Oh, by the way, somebody mentioned the reason why I couldn't get the arms to fit is because I picked the Hauer arms. So now I have to have the Hauer arm, like the Hauer, whatever you call these, the arm attachers. They're that specific brand. So because I picked those, then that's why I couldn't use the John Deere arms. So there might be John Deere brand. I'm not sure. We can look in the shop real quick and see if there are John Deere equivalents available, because that would mean that those arms would fit. It's because I bought the wrong thing. Let's take a look real quick here and see. Actually, it'd be under tractors. Medium tractors, and we're going to look for the John Deere that we have, which is not that one. Wait. This one. Yeah. Oh, yeah, look. So see how the Quickie is lower? That's probably the ones that work with the John Deere one. Though, I don't know. Maybe not. Let's see. What do these other ones offer? Because I know for a fact some of these do, like the 6R. Yeah, see. So this one is compatible with John Deere. That's one thing they've changed. It didn't used to be like that. You could use whatever with whatever. Well, not anymore. So, lesson learned. Oh, my. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Our fields are closer to ready. Now we've got some greenhouses ready to go. And let's see how they make us money over the day at 3X. I'm going to let them run, build up material, and hopefully we'll get some moolah in during the afternoon. So have a great night. Be sure to subscribe, thumbs up, voice up, and I will see you in the next exciting, thrilling, amazing episode of French Farm. Haut-Beyleron. See you guys next time.